Hello, welcome,
Hello,
welcome.
hello.
This is our member spotlight, and today we're one of our most fun people to be with, and that's Dalmar James, the notorious Dalmar James, BizDev. And BizDev from?
So actually, my partner, who's also my cousin, gave me that nickname unbeknownst to me, because he was telling people at record labels that he was coming in with his own business development guy,
Ah,
and so the name spread, the name stuck, people got intrigued, and then when they found out what I actually did, they were like, "Oh wow, he really does have his own biz dev guy." So biz dev is really the ability to sort of move creatives through business platforms and make it make sense for business folks where
okay.
the value of the creatives lie. And
Okay,
I just happen to have a
excellent.
talent for doing that. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. Now it makes total sense. So, really what I want to do is I want people to walk away with not only the impact you're making on the world, but I also want them left with how we've been able to impact some things that you've been working on. Now you're finally on your way. So this is a victory that we all want to participate in. The value of what we do and the value of what you do. How about that? So,
Right on.
so let's just start out. So you started participating somewhere in 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
And at that time, I called you my walking troubadour with the guitar on your back.
I
And
was literally a one-man band.
you were a one-man band. And so having said that, what would you say was your biggest obstacle in the way of your having breakthrough performance as biz dev? What was the biggest issue?
Not being a one-man band, right? Like I was pretty thoroughly convinced that I was the answer to everything.
Wow.
And through my participation in the collaborative, I discovered I was the answer to one particular thing, and that
Ah,
was being a visionary, right?
awesome.
I'm the guy that holds the vision, but I'm not the guy that writes the proposals, sends the invoices, does the legal work. I'm not any, makes the records. Like, I'm not any of those people. I am the guy who has the vision for where this artist can go to and what it can look like in the marketplace. And then I found that I had a bunch of empty chairs around me that
Yeah.
needed to be filled.
Okay. When you started participating with us, what were you actually at work on?
I had just completed a short film called McLean Avenue, and my partner Mike Farraher and I had been winning a number of awards. And so at that point, it was clear that I could operate with a team. It wasn't all the way intentional though. So like it was a muscle I got to work out in this conversation called leadership and communication.
Okay. And so you were working on a film and had had some success, but not something
Mhm.
you could sustain over time.
Yeah, I mean, it was a film. Eventually, it has
Okay.
an arc.
Yeah. Okay. So, you came to the right place, obviously, because you've had the breakthrough of your life. Um, when I first met you, there was your mother had, right?
Mhm.
And,
Yes.
you know, and that's when you realized that you need to get on with it, that there were things you wanted to do. And
Yeah.
this opportunity to do this film came up, right?
Yeah, and if I tell the truth, there was an existing collaborative member, Hakeem Dyer, who was like, "Hey, man, uh, I know what you've been going through, and there's a place that might have you uncover what you're not uncovering, right?" And he introduced me to the collaborative.
Okay.
So yeah,
All right. And so there you are. You just tell the story. You had gotten this money together to do this film.
yeah.
Say a little
Mike
bit about it.
Mike Farraher, my partner and co-executive producer, we came up with a $30,000 budget. I literally found a production company in Kansas City. We found an actor in Ireland, an actor in San Francisco, pulled it together and met the day before we shot
Hmm.
and produced this piece of art.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then, so that was kind of at the beginnings of it, because I remember that night after we did our leadership summit, we went over to one of the members' house and watched the movie you put together, the show, and it was hilarious. And I just thought to myself, such immense talent. I wonder what's in the way. And that's when we really started to roll up our sleeves to open up a new possibility around teams and teamwork, and about bringing leadership to what's going on in your industry. And so I really want to hear about, since that time and now, what does your life look like right now after all this work you put in over the last 4 or so years?
Yeah, I mean, right now it looks like we just launched an artist named Lord Africana, who is featured on Beyonce's Black is King. And a new level of teamwork and team, leadership has emerged, because now we're putting him on a global stage with the support of a, big 3 record company. And there's an opportunity. What I've discovered for myself is, like, I'm the guy to push the vision forward, right? So now I have a team at the label, and similar to the film where it was like, I had to find these folks, the label brought the folks to me. And now we're working, I don't know them from a can of paint, but they're my team, right? And that's really been the conversation about this in this collaborative, is like, I don't necessarily get to choose my team, or select them rather. I do get to choose them. There's a difference.
Right.
So now I get to choose these folks every day, and we get to go out and make magic.
That's right. So, if you're looking at this and wondering what we mean by choose your team, what we really mean is 99% of the time, the people we work with, they're assigned to us, and our brothers and sisters.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't work to fight against the team, to be able to choose that team and bring out the best in them and their leadership, right? And so what are you working on right now? I mean, now that you got this amazing artist is finally walking right into the mainstream, what's the next big project you're at work on?
So we released a single. We have an EP, 4-song EP that's coming in another month. And then we have an LP coming in the fall, an extra play. So it's 4 songs. That'll be followed by a full album in the winter. I'm also having conversations now with other potential clients. So now that we have this artist, there are people coming to me saying, hey, what about me? And this is what I built this infrastructure for. So I'm really looking to grow the business. I'm looking to add more clients. I'm in a very, this conversation has put me in a place where I'm not working with people I feel like I have to. I'm actually working with people that I want to work with, people who I feel like have the integrity and the actual drive to do what they say they're going to do. I don't have to deal with Lord is a once in a generation artist and songwriter.
Wow.
Right. And people hear him and they know it. Right. And so, what do they say? Water rises to its own level. I have people of similar acumen now saying, okay, what about me? So I'm not dealing with just any old body who has a song doing something. These are significant artists who can make an impact in the world. So that's really what I'm up to.
I have to say that breakthrough happened because of you, because you no longer are working for pennies and working just what comes to you. See, what happens when you develop yourself in the realm of leadership and communication, the water does rise to meet you. And so you're at, I would say, at the apex of your career, like you're really at the top of your game. And all that work we did last year on Surplus really paid off for you. And I really acknowledge you. I acknowledge your leadership. We definitely wanted to get the word out there. So for everybody that's here, this is BizDev, Dalmar James, a man who works magic inside of working with creatives and just wonderful people who had a specialized knowledge that deserved to be managed and walk through the maze of show business with actually is trained in leadership, communication, and in music. How great is that? And films. So
I co-produced the first video. So yeah,
that's great. We
I
got to
did
get that on the website. I'd love for people to go to the website.
for sure.
Yeah, right. Dalmar, thank you for
And
you have
if I
something.
could just say, yeah, one thing. So inclusive in that team is you, right? Because when I had my squirrely moments and I didn't believe and there was someone in the background, right? Not any different than a football coach who's like, listen, stop your bitching. Okay. You were there every step to be like, I don't think that's it, right? I don't think that's actually you speaking. I think that's some concern for something speaking, right? And you really forced me to put my nose in it, right? And like, yeah, you're right. That's not me. I'll stop doing that. So inclusive in the team is someone who's going to listen to you bigger than you listen yourself. So thank you.
No,
I
you're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
It's a
And I want to
pleasure.
acknowledge you for that.
Thank you, because that's where the accomplishment lies for me. When I see people like you win, it just makes my day. Thank you.
Every time I want to run away, you tell me, yeah, good luck. You're not going. That's not how this works, right? You don't get to run away, right? Michael Jordan didn't get to run away, right? Phil Jackson told him, listen, I'm gonna need you to do something. And that's how I took it, was like coaching. Somebody who sees something that I don't. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here today in our member spotlight.
Yeah. Thank you.